Bloody hell, how do you follow that? Thank you. I'm going to start off with an alternative love poem. Alternative in the sense that it was originally called Why Do Goths Fall in Love? But because I wanted to get it published in a poetry magazine, it's now called Ink. They're stuck together like spunk on velvet, like punk on pale skin, like the sweat stains hold on his favourite tea and that moment close to 3 a.m. when his rictus grin reaches for the sky. He has known her since before she could fly, before the two of them were drunk, inclined together, golden soles on lead-lined boots and neon prayers flashing by. Never tell me your name, he said, outside the tattoo parlour. Never ask me, she said, jumping into his arms. If we ever get to sleep tonight, will you hold me till the morning? With her fingers pressed against his skin, she breathes in his blowback smoke. So this next one is kind of about our new relationship with the truth. And this one is called How Death Begins. It can snow indoors. I saw it once. Tiny flakes fell at the end of my bed. When I say I saw it, I mean a man told me. Friend of my dad's, knows lots about the weather. He used to be a fisherman. And when I say a man, I mean I dreamt it once. But it really feels, yes, it really feels like it could be true. Thank you. So this next one came about as a result of staring at a blank sheet of paper for half a day. And eventually I realised that the only thing to do was to try and write to one of those old poetic forms in the hope that that might break my writer's block. So this is called my half-assed sonnet type thing. She follows your scent across clammy nights. Carbon emissions lead a lonely chase. She lands softly on your unbroken skin and finds that most irritating place where your blood will pulse closest to the skin, where a watch strap or a handcuff might chafe. She waits till your mind falls fast asleep, foolish and certain that your soul is safe. And if she sticks you with her greed and hate, those particles will reside in your blood. She'll then move to her next naive supply, the same way that any parasite would. Because she is your dark assassinette. She is a dead-eyed sniper of the night. And all that you will know when you awake is that tight and itching mosquito bite. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to finish off with this last one, and it's about drinkers in the old pubs in the old parts of old towns. And this is about one drinker going to the gravestone of his drinking companion to say his last goodbyes. It's called Beneath This Old Sod Lies Another. You were silenced by your pigeon throat. You were blinded by your rabbit black eyes. And you were hobbled in the street where the elders meet, and you were promised a messianic surprise. But you were unable to stand as the goats bled out. You were too drunk to hear the mosquitoes sing their recycled hopes where the elderly cope and they pray for salvation and spring. And in your mirror hung a collage of blue, purple and red, scales of Rizzler-thin skin. Papers folded and folded and folded again. You read braille off a plucked chicken's wing. But now your life is laid out flat like old clothes on a bed, and your dreams lowered into cold earth. But your heart is still a cocktail made from reason and rum. And I love you for whatever that's worth. Thank you very much.